Hey everyone, this show made possible today by H&H Color Lab, where through February and March, all their sample albums are 50% off.
Really?
Well, that's why we have 6 new sample albums in our lobby right now. Check them out at hhcolorlab.com.
Coming up on today's show, we're going to be talking about universal marketing. We have a special interview with the Ragin' Cajun Kirk Voclain from Louisiana. And my favorite today is going to be the dream assignment I did in Tuscany.
That's right. Welcome to Photo Entrepreneur TV, the place where serious photographic entrepreneurs learn to profit from their passion.
Okay, so welcome to today's show, and I just, usually he gives me crap for whatever reason, but I don't know if you can see it, but he's got what is that, 5 days growth?
Oh, I don't know.
Were you up editing images? He doesn't know Photoshop, he doesn't know images.
No, one of my twins, who just turned 2, my son Wyatt, is having a bit of a molar issue right now, so he and I were up late last night, and then this guy made me get up early and go to B&I with him this morning, so I apologize for the unkept look, but apparently that's in these days.
I guess it is. So today we're going to talk about win-win marketing, and we kind of have segmented. Is that a word?
I believe so.
Okay.
And if not, it's a Hudsonism.
Hudsonism thing. Sorry, we're getting a list of these. We'll have to give a glossary of terms
yes.
at one point.
That's right.
But we kind of separate different types of marketing, and today we're going to talk about win-win marketing. To kind of let you know where we're coming from, we see universal marketing as being kind of the one that costs the most because you're marketing to everybody, right? The second is targeted marketing. You're targeting to a specific group. For us, that might be high school seniors or commercial clients type of thing. And then we have relationship marketing, which is ongoing relationships with your clients, and we use our newsletters and e-newsletters and things like that. But today we want to talk a little bit about win-win marketing, which is something different. I think we probably all do it, but we've probably never put that label on it. So you want to kind of fill them in on what?
Sure. And well, the whole premise for this is a really good client of ours is the Seattle Thunderbirds hockey team. It's a minor league team, and their stadium is actually in this kind of suburb of Seattle called Kent, Washington, which is just right next door to us.
It's where I grew up.
It is where you grew up, and it's fun. They built this arena for them, and there's a lot of hockey fans around here, hoping we get an NHL team or something someday. But we recently just did their team photo. Every year we do their photos for their poster that they give out on Fan Appreciation Night. We also do their kind of formal stuff on the ice for their website and all that kind of stuff. And we don't charge a dime for it. Okay, it's free. It's a win-win opportunity for us and them, and it's been a great thing that we've done the past few years. And I don't know, do we want to kind of go into sort of how it came about and how can maybe the people out there? And
well, I think so, but with most marketing, you want to be able to measure. You invest X amount of dollars, you want a certain return, ROI, return on investment from that. With universal marketing, it's a little different because it's not something you're going to see right away. It's something that's going to happen down the road, and I think if that's all we did, we'd be in trouble. Yeah. But it's just one part of the marketing that we do. So yeah, the way that we got this is pretty amazing. I got a call from a high school senior mom, and she wanted me to photograph her daughter, and it was a pretty good sale. And during that the session, I found out that her husband actually owns this hockey team. I'm going, oh, really? And so the next step after we did the senior portrait was I said, well, have you ever done a family portrait? And they said, not really. And so I gave the suggestion, why don't we do it on the ice with their uniforms? And so that was
the jerseys and everything.
Oh, it was awesome session. And so after that, Josh kind of maintain that relationship and found out that the mom was in charge of the foundation or something?
Yeah, there's a charity foundation that the mom runs that's tied into the team, helps local schools, things like that. And so I kind of just said, well, hey, if you ever need anything, just let us know. We love to help out community organizations. And she goes, wait, great. So we did a couple different projects for them, pro bono, and then ended up getting the younger son senior portraits, which was another nice sale. And then the PR guy for the hockey team contacted us and said, would you guys ever be interested in doing our team photos? And we said, well, that'd be great. And they go, yeah, we've just been having interns do them, and I think it's time for something a little more professional. And so we sat down and kind of chatted with them, and they, we said, well, do you have anything budgeted for this? They said, well, no, we haven't paid for it in the past. People just offered. But what we're willing to do is, if you guys want to do it for us, we can do some in-kind trading. Ding, ding, ding. We love in-kind trading. Mm-hmm. So really what we end up getting is we do the session for them every year, and it's great notoriety on Facebook and email because we say, hey, we're doing the Thunderbirds this weekend, and check out this behind-the-scenes photo.
Well, we document it. I mean, that's where you come in.
Exactly. And then eventually on Fan Appreciation Night, they hand out this poster that's our image with our logo and our website nestled in between Comcast Cable, which is a $1 billion company, and Boeing, a $1 billion company. Here's our logo, same size as theirs with our website. And then we also get a booth that we get to man during the game, and we usually give away, something. I think every year we've been giving away a framed portrait of the team. People enter to win it at our booth. They announce it on the ice. We get to present it to people. It's great. And we also get a suite for free. So all of our employees and families, we make it like a fun kind of employee appreciation thing. Come to the Thunderbirds game. We get on the big screen. You could pay for this kind of marketing. It'd be very expensive.
It's a lot.
So that's really in a nutshell.
You didn't say how many posters they pass out that
Yeah,
night.
they give out 8,000 posters.
8,000 with our name on it and website.
Well, and the thing is with our booth, I end up usually getting anywhere between 150 and 200 people coming up, signing up for offers, all that kind of stuff, which now I have people that I put in my email list under hockey who we market portraits on the ice because we know the owner. We can get in there where other photographers can't. So we can kind of offer them a fun, hey, if you're a real Thunderbirds fan, get your portrait on the ice. And that's something that we've done ongoing now for a few years because of it.
So, it's all well and good for us to get this great opportunity. But how can you, find these opportunities? I think the first thing is you have to really listen and ask a lot of questions of your clients. During the course of the first senior, I pretty much said, and she had an accent, she's from Canada. I said, oh, you're from Canada? And she says, yeah, my husband moved down here, he bought the local hockey team, and boom, at that point, it's like, oh my God, here's an incredible opportunity. So, learn to listen to those opportunities, right?
Absolutely. And also, you got to get involved. A lot of this win-win marketing stuff is going to come within the community. We've been members of our local chamber for over 30 years. My dad was a Rotarian for 5 years.
25.
5 years. 25 years. Yeah, longer than that. We're always hosting community events. We always have our finger on the pulse of what's going on. And over time, you build up this reputation as somebody that gives back to the community. A lot of this stuff's going to come and start to find you. So, you got to get involved and listen to your clients. And a lot of times we'll send an email out saying, hey, are there any charities out there that you guys are working with that need donations for auctions, need help with their photography? Let us know. And guess what? Ding, ding, ding. Clients email us and say, hey, absolutely, I'm involved with this charity, and we actually need a video project done. Do you think you guys could help us out? We could trade maybe for sponsorship at an auction or get a table at an auction. I don't know. We can do something that can sort of further that relationship. So get out there and listen to your clients.
Hey, I'm here with the Ragin' Cajun. This is Kirk Voclain. If you've never seen this guy speak, you need to, because you'll be rolling down the aisles. In fact, I think your favorite story was you were doing a wedding and you tripped and the camera went up and you caught it.
Yes. Yeah, okay. So at this particular church, the steps go step, 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 long, step, 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 long, step. It's one of those kind. Okay, you know the church. And so I see that long step out of my peripheral vision, and at this particular church, it was okay. They was like, don't cross this line. So I wasn't in a bad place. The bride was really, really, really tall. And so to get the shot, she went down to give the little flower to the mom and dad, and I was in the wrong spot. So boy, I hit the steps, and I see that big long step out of my peripheral vision. I'm like, oh, I got to get the big step. Oh, no, not yet. Oh, yes, well, it was too late. And I was in the Hasselblad days, and boy, boom, I went head first. Boom, the camera goes up in the air. I'm laying at the feet of the bride, laying at the feet. The camera bounced twice. On the second bounce, I caught it, rolled over, and took a picture. and and I got up like, man, that's just the way I do it. That's it. That's the way I do it.
Oh my God! See what I mean? Now this guy has an amazing business. Mainly seniors now, is it?
Mostly only seniors. Yeah, I do a few models and some babies and a wedding if you beg me and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's mostly only seniors.
One of the things I learned from him was you shoot one way for the parents, and you shoot another way for the senior. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Mom, is going to want the traditional stuff. She's going to want stuff that's timeless and, something you hang on the wall and that kind of stuff. The senior wants coolness. They want something that their friends are going to go, oh, man, you're so cool. Mom's not going to want that. Now, in the great old days of film, remember film, 4-letter word, starts with F? Anyway, in the great old days of film, we would sell tons and tons and tons of wallets. Now, we still sell quite a few, but not nearly like it used to be. They want to put all that stuff on their phone, so there's all kinds of things you can do with that, but they want those cool images on their phone, and the senior, still I find to this day, it is the senior who decides where they're going to go. But mom writes the check. So here's the dilemma. Here's the balancing act that you got to have. You got to make sure that you're photographing that cool stuff that brought them in the front door in the first place, so that they can get some cool stuff on their phone. They can show all their friends and Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff that they do. But yet mom is the one, if you still want to make a living in this business, is going to want one on the wall, and she's going to want one, to put at dad's office and for the grandparents and, all that stuff. And that is still the bulk of where you're going to make your money. So it's like this constant balancing act when in the course of a shoot, you're going to shoot that traditional one, and then you might turn out the main light and wrap the lights around them, and they're going to be all dark down the middle and looking evil, and mom's not going to buy that crap, but she's going to be, the senior's like, oh man, that's the coolest thing I ever seen, and they're going to put it on their phone, and you're going to make $4, so, but that's all part of the mentality you have to develop to do that kind of thing. Is you got to get to the point where you go, it's advertising, it's, hey, forget it, I got paid $4 for advertising. Instead of me having to pay for advertising, they're going to advertise for me, and they gave me $4 a print or whatever, you're going to charge to get it on their phone. So, yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Sounds pretty easy. By the way, he also is the founder of the Pro Forum. If you're not familiar with it, check it out. And it's a subscription, not a blog, but more of a forum, right?
Yeah, it's a forum. It's a collection of just under 2,000 photographers from all over the world. We exchange ideas. That we have a single-minded goal, and that goal is to make each other better. So, you get enough brains all into the same pile, all with the same focus, of making each other better, whether that's with pricing or marketing or making your images better or whatever the case may be, you end up with a very positive experience. And literally, I've seen thousands, and I'm not kidding, I ain't making that up, this is no PR, thousands of photographers who went from, nothing to now they're speaking. I see them all over the place at these types of events. They're speakers. They're the ones doing the teaching now. And it's all because of that collective mind, that force. And so, yeah. And, it's a good gig. It's cool.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on all your success. Oh, I forgot to ask you. Rumor has it, is it the Gator? No, Swamp People.
Swamp People, yeah. I know where, like, several of them. J. Paul.
Really?
Yeah, I've been to his house. Really? Yeah, he lives in a trailer. Come on, if you know me, if you see my program, you know about the trailers. So yeah, he lives in a trailer, which I think is totally hilarious because like right next to his trailer is this beautiful piece of property, and it's awesome when he's got his trailer parked on it. It's anyway, but yeah, and J. Paul, the guy with the Indian with the ponytail, him and his son. His son went to school with my sister's son, so they were buddies, so yeah, everybody's family in Houma.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on all your success.
Yes, sir.
Check out the Pro Forum.
I just love that guy. I love Kurt.
He's crazy. I don't know if you remember, but he was in a class that me and your mom taught at Winona. Mm-hmm. And for you kind of newbies out there, Winona was like the school for PP of A, and it was in Chicago. You must have been maybe 10 or 11.
I've seen the class picture from that, and it's funny because we show it when we go out and speak, and people go, is that Kirk Voclain? And that was my dad was one of the first people I ever studied with, so It's been fun watching his success through the years, and I mean, he's got his senior market dialed in, and
Amazing.
I just like the fact that he knows the swamp people. That to me is cool. I'm a big fan of that show. So,
so check out the Pro Forum. Also, he's got a great thing going there. He's got a couple thousand photographers, I think, that follow it, and really, really good group of people.
Yep.
So good morning, buongiorno. We are right in the heart of Tuscany in a little town called Triquanda, and we're here this week on Dream Assignment to photograph this 16th century villa that's been restored by a couple clients of mine in Seattle. And I'll tell you, it's an amazing work of art inside and out. And we get to do all the photography and video for their website as well as their printed pieces. I tell you, it sucks to be me. Come along, let's get started. So I think I forgot to mention that this place has 6 separate living spaces, a gourmet kitchen, also kitchens in 2 apartments. It's amazing. The sitting areas, the art. I mean, what a great opportunity to really show what we can do. But I think right now it's time for a little vino. So another aspect of this dream assignment this week is also going to some of the attractions in the area, and today it involves this winery, which is only 5 kilometers away from town. How cool is that? So was that a great dream assignment or what? I can't wait to show my clients all their images and the video footage that we did. So I guess it's back to reality now, but that's not such a bad thing when you're able to really profit from your passion.
Is this guy lucky or what? Oh my God. I hadn't seen half those images, Dad. That was a pretty amazing week.
It's a lot of work. Actually, we were probably 3 to 4 hours per day doing the photography and video for the owners of this villa. But what a neat, I mean, it was a life-changing event, spending that much time in one little area. And the food was incredible. Of course, the wine was incredible.
I'm sure it was.
And I'm looking forward to the next time we go over.
Yeah. Well, now we've come to my dad's favorite segment of the show, Today's Takeaway.
That's right. I thought, oh yeah, that is my favorite one.
Yeah.
So what's the takeaway for today? I think the first thing is...
You missed your cue. Anyway, we'll keep rolling.
Okay. The first thing is with the win-win marketing, you don't always have to see an immediate success or ROI from your marketing efforts, especially when it comes to universal marketing. I think that's one thing. The second is the fact that you need to really listen to your clients, especially when they're involved with a lot of charity events and things like that, or in this case, this hockey team foundation.
Absolutely. You said universal marketing. You meant win-win marketing.
I meant win-win marketing.
Yes, he did.
Thank you.
He's getting old. My takeaway for today is I love Kirk's philosophy of when he's photographing seniors. You have to remember who's writing the checks, people. I can't tell you how many times my dad has done just a kick-ass senior session.
Excuse me?
it's our show. I can
Joshua.
use the A word if I want. Sorry, put your kids to bed. Anyway, I like the fact that I think so many times photographers, we just think, oh my gosh, edgy, and it's got to be raw, and it's got to be, it's like, well, mom and dad may not be edgy, mom and dad and grandma may not be, into all that kind of stuff, but who's writing the check? So, you got to balance each session that way, with all this cool artistic stuff, but also the bread and butter that's going to make the sale. I mean, I can't tell you how many times my dad's had these just amazing images of, senior, maybe they're playing hockey or a track and field and just really cool stuff. But then mom and dad end up getting the wall portrait of the traditional in studio, in the suit and tie, because that's what they want in their home, or that's what grandma and grandpa want. So you have to just remember, you got to please the kids and use that stuff for marketing, but you also got to do the bread and butter stuff that's going to get mom and dad to pop for those bigger packages. So I guess that's my takeaway.
Right. And so I guess with the dream assignment, I'm spoiled. I'm lucky. I had a situation where I was able to go over there and capture this 17th century villa. For me, not only was it a great opportunity, but it was a great artistic opportunity for me. I think a lot of times we need to kind of get out there and do things that maybe we haven't done before in different areas. And for me, that's one reason why it was a life-changing event, was the fact that it was so different from what I normally do. The bonus was the fact that I got paid for it, so that's kind of a win-win also. Did I say win-win?
You did say win-win that time.
Okay. So that's it for another show. This was number 7, I believe.
Number 7.
Can you believe that?
It goes quick.
Yeah. Hey, if you're just happen to be in the Boise, Idaho area, we're going to be there this coming weekend for the PP of Idaho convention in Boise. Actually, some really good restaurants in Boise. I don't know if you've been there that much.
I have. I've been there a few times. Boise's a great town. Yeah, we're speaking for the Professional Photographers of Idaho. We're speaking all day Monday, so if you're in the area, give them a call. Just Google Professional Photographers of Idaho. I can't remember their website off the top of my head. Google them, you'll find them. They actually got a great website, WordPress, which I like. And so we'll be there next weekend.
Yep. Also, if you haven't taken advantage of the $207 free education up on the website there,
Which would be
over here.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah,
over there.
right here, right? Okay.
Please take advantage of that. We have some great interviews. We got our 17 steps to what is that?
Well, it's the Profit from Your Passion guide. It's 20 pages. It's 17 points. It took my father and I a few months to put it all together. It's like a blueprint for success in today's challenging photography market. About 99% of your questions that you guys tweet me and Facebook me and email me, which I love, by the way, keep them coming, and comment below. Mm-hmm. Don't forget, comment below this video at mystudiomentor.com. I will answer you, I promise. But download that free stuff and get the guide and read it and really soak it in, because most of the questions you're asking me can be answered by reading that. So check it out.
Yeah, and we've talked about the Daily Dose. If you go on the website, you can see a little video about the Daily Dose. Mm-hmm. We're about 80% done on that website, mm-hmm. but you're going to have the opportunity to be a part of this program and our education on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. So that's coming up, so be watching for that. In fact, you can also sign up, I think, for us to tell them when that goes live.
Yeah, so on our website, mystudiomentor.com, there's a couple different areas. On the sidebar, on the past episodes page, click on the Daily Dose logo. It's a little pill. Just click on it and watch the video, and then give us your name and email, and we'll let you know when it's ready for prime time, if you will. And we're really looking forward to it. So that is it for today. Photo Entrepreneur TV, the place where serious photographic entrepreneurs learn to profit from their passion.